Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to Let's Play Simon the Sorcerer 4 Chaos Happens.
I'm probably going to say 3D.
Well, it is 3D, and it's still in my brain, but it's,
Great idea.
Oh,
Apart from the fact that it doesn't work.
first of all, go back
This
to the
idiot is one off.
like the
Even the guys in the
where
suits
you.
of armor were more skillful.
Oh, shut up, Riding Hood. Go to the shoreline. You know, the all like the river bit. That's it. And use the flower on the dead boar.
here's the flower on the Deadpool.
On the dead boar. That yeah, the dandelion on the dead boar.
Okay.
And we get a bloody. I'm just because
That
we were
rabbit
like a
beast
bit
will
stumped in
probably
the
go
last video.
crazy
I
about this
decided just to
disgusting
check
dandelion and
what
pig blood
to do
dressing
in the guide.
salad. Yeah.
But I'm gonna try not to use it for everything though.
Oh, we're making bait for the rabbit trap.
I believe so,
Not
yes.
the worst idea, but first I ought to place the trap where it belongs.
Okay.
Not that I really understand why a dandelion would induce a rabbit to go in a trap.
Well, it's the blood that's going to entice the rabbit to go in the trap.
All right, you stupid gnar. Come out and fight like a man.
Forget it. The rabbit is cleverer than you.
If you continue like this, you will have to say goodbye to your milk teeth.
Is that so? Do you want to feel them in your neck?
Darn little... What am I going to do about the rabbit? I have to lure it out so it falls into my trap.
After the amount we've had to put up with this character,
Ouch. Oh man, it's so pathetic.
when is the wolf going to show up? Please?
I better not. The rabbit... I should be careful when sticking that stuff
Alright,
in. I bet the creature senses blood better than a shark.
I forgot about what rabbit traps are. I was hoping for like a bear trap, but small.
Gotcha, Mr. Big Teeth.
Whoop-de-doo. You're a hero. You caught a rabbit. Big deal. Get my cap now or I will free this stupid thing, you loser.
I really don't like this character.
I hate her.
You know, for once, Simon, we agree on something.
You hate her more than you do Simon?
She's more annoying and she's a worse actor, so yes.
What on earth is that? Oh, the creature seems to be collecting the ears of its victims. I hope there's no Simon trap installed in there. This feels like fabric. Looks just like a black cap, and it says death metal? Well, that suits the owner. Although, it's pretty cool actually. Maybe I'll keep it. I like it.
Of course you do. If I wore a silly pointed hat like you, I'd be looking for a replacement as well. Right, now give it to me, or you'll be in for trouble.
I better give her the cap. You shouldn't underestimate the destructiveness of an angry woman.
Let's steal your skateboard.
Hey, keep your grabbers off my skateboard, or I will kick you in the soft parts.
What? How can a little girl have such a brutal disposition?
Like giving her the cat.
Give her the fucking cap.
I can't threaten anyone with...
One cap.
Cool, a cap again that doesn't look fresh from the kindergarten. The main point, though, was to see you suffer, you square.
My only comfort is that revenge is best served cold. All right, you little punk, now show me where your mother is.
Sure, come with me. Mom, there's a basket case here that wants to speak to you.
That introduction is so like her.
There she is. I hope she'll cane you for your infamies.
Fuck you.
Does that mean that she was at home all the time?
Sure, but she wouldn't open the door for a crackpot like you who comes early and uselessly stands around.
No use in asking.
Simon, you're much too early today. That's a new side of you. Luckily, I already packed the basket.
Yes, I guess my watch is fast.
Well, now that you're here so early, you can set off right away. Here's the basket.
Okay, I'm on my way, but where to?
Don't make such a fuss. All you have to do is bring the basket to your dear grandma. That's what you've done every day for months now. You simply can't have forgotten that. So just set off. Quick.
And where do I find the dear grandma?
Are you kidding? There's no way you don't remember the way to the bridge and that lonely house in the deepest forest.
You must be the mom of this little brat here.
Ha! Have you heard that, Carl? Now he pretends not to know me. Fair enough, rascal. I'll teach you better. Carl, bring the cane.
Hey, that, it was just a silly joke. Funny, right? Course I know you and your husband. We're old friends after all.
My husband hasn't got friends.
You seem to be busy with housework, right?
Yes, unfortunately. The housemaid has called off sick today, the silly goose. A riding accident. That's no reason to leave me alone with the washing.
Is this a problem, chicken?
That shishi chick? Ha! That's the height of impertinence. We gave this chicken everything, literally everything, just to cheer it up a bit. And what's the thanks we get? It spoils my good mood every single day. An animal can't possibly be so depressed.
Maybe you didn't check the proof of origin on purchase? Ever thought about throwing it in the soup?
Are you kidding? Then the whole family will probably become depressed. I can't do that to my daughter and me.
I'm gonna deliver the basket.
We are totally humans. We are not robots at all. All right, do we cross the bridge now?
Let me have a look.
Lo and behold, the troll has finally made it. I can't wait to hear his exaggerations and lists of complications to prevent me from crossing.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I think you do.
Stop. Who is it?
I need to pass. Any objections?
Let me think. I think. Yes, the thing is that I levy a bridge tax. Only he who pays can pass. I'm sorry, but that's my business model.
A troll on a bridge. Are you a bridge troll?
Quite right. I guard this bridge. Rest assured, stranger, only he who giveth me 1,000,000 gold coins will pass.
1 million? Excuse me?
That's extortion.
Somehow you're too nice to be a bridge troll. You ought to be much nastier.
You really think so?
Of course. Look, you want 1,000,000 gold coins for passing this lousy bridge. You can't expect anybody to give you the gold with a smile on their lips. You have to intimidate your customers. It's a G thing, you know? Mafia.
I don't know. That's not my style. I prefer to convince by reasoned argument, you know.
Anyway, you gotta be a bit nastier. It just fits the troll cliche better. That's what your customers expect from you. You want 1,000,000 gold coins for crossing this bridge? Hey, you're off your helmet, aren't you?
Well, that's my current rate, and even that is costing me money. Oh, and you'd better get used to my prices, because I'm planning on expanding my business. Every bridge in the entire kingdom will be guarded by my employees. Just imagine McBridge guarding.
I'll be passing quite regularly. How about paying me bonus miles in advance?
No, I believe in my monopoly. There'll be no discounts for anybody.
Do you have a bridge warden license by any chance?
My license?
Gotcha, buddy. You are not allowed to do this without a license.
Oh, of course I have a bridge warden license. Besides that, I also have a bridge troll work permit, a security certificate for the bridge, a gold collecting license, several certifications for attending the training course Bridge Control from a service point of view 1 to 3, and a medical certificate regarding my suitability for this profession. Which one do you want to see?
Oh, well, I'll come back to that later. I'll be off.
See you.
Better not, otherwise he'll eat me at once. I can't threaten
Now,
anyone.
we looked at the troll, the
This
tree
guy
branch,
doesn't look
haven't
like
we?
he follows a diet of apples, sweets, and honey. But perhaps that will be his chosen dessert after he's polished me off.
Okay, what do I
Try
want?
using the rope thing that you made with the tree now.
All right.
With the tree now, rather.
If I wanted to swing past that guy, I...
Let me guess. We need Enamor and Hales.
Attention! Like the big hero from
Or
the
wait,
jungle.
we can get the best version. We can have Namor. You know, like Hamor.
What on earth?
What the fuck is going on? Can you imagine what kind of hellish minigame this would have been in 3D?
A massive plunge, an inglorious end to a short-lived career. That's what happens to young entrepreneurs.
What did I just watch?
I don't know. At least we didn't have to like play a minigame to do it.
I shall not be moved.
Yeah, that's who Little Red Riding Hood was reminding me of at first, actually.
That's a classic
then?
guardhouse with red and white stripes.
But that's a fucking... That's Buckingham Palace guards go and things like this, but like much better kept. There's a lot of
Bridge. Look at the Temple of Dead.
There's a lot of butterflies around. I don't like butterflies.
Don't you?
Oh, no, you know arachnophobia?
Yeah.
I have that for butterflies.
A big, creepy gate to a dilapidated
I
temple.
thought arachnophobia was more
Perfectly in a horror
spiders.
flick.
Yeah, arachnophobia is for spiders, but I don't know the actual name. I have the similar thing that's arachnophobia, but it's for butterflies instead of spiders.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I am afraid of butterflies, mate. I don't like them.
A big,
I thought I told you
gate
that.
To a dilapidated temple.
I don't remember
Would fit
saying that to
perfectly
me.
in a horror
I'll be
flick.
honest.
But what is it doing here?
Well, maybe it'll turn out that your hair will turn blonde, your hat will disappear, you'll get a southern accent, you'll get a Louisiana accent, and your robe will turn into a nice black leather coat, and it'll be that you've been Gabriel Knight all along. So we looked at the temple into the deep forest. Cool.
Well, look at the Temple of the
Already
Dead.
did. I said this thing about horror movie. He said this thing about horror movies and shit.
That crooked dump must be Grandma's house.
Mushrooms.
The last thing I will do is find out what happens when I eat those. I still remember the last time.
What was the last time?
I don't know.
If I ever need a bunch of flowers for Alex, I'll go for these, instead of wasting time and money at the florist's.
And this is why she's breaking up with you.
A hollow trunk is a fantastic hideout when bloodthirsty red-capped beasts are on your trail.
Tree mushrooms. Those are all. I find those fascinating.
Wow, some massive mushrooms! I just hope they're not populated with fairies, because I forgot my fly swat.
That owl keeps flying at the camera.
Yeah, my mum doesn't like it when I say that I flush spiders down the plug hole.
Really?
Yeah, I just say I don't like spiders, and then she was like, "Well, spiders are good. They're
The
good
last
creatures."
thing I will do is find out what happened.
Like, yes, but when you have a giant one in your room on your wall
I better
or
stay
above
clear
your
of them.
bed,
This flower
where it can
somehow
easily
doesn't
fall off
seem
at
like
any
a
point on
hardcore
your
vegan.
face, that terrifies me.
Spiders are chill.
Ah, a mossy X. I bet there'll be some files emerging here somewhere, and then something awfully mysterious will happen.
That was the worst X-Files joke I've ever heard.
I didn't actually catch on to it.
Ah, a mossy X. I bet there'll be some files emerging here somewhere, and then something
Oh,
awfully
God.
mysterious will happen.
That is
Simon.
such a fucking stretch.
I mean,
Looks
I
like a
don't-
witch's
I-
cottage from the fairy tales. Gingerbread is really tasty once in a while.
This doesn't look like a gingerbread house you get. We had a race to get to one in the last game. This isn't it. If anything, it looks like a very short Viking longhouse.
yeah, actually, you got a good point.
What the fuck? That's a painting of Hansel and Gretel. Strange bottle.
Does that mean that Grandma is the witch?
This seems to be seriously
Or she's
bottom
Gretel.
shelf stuff with some lizard-like animal in it. The grandma can drink this herself. Old photos of poor quality. I guess they don't have access to the latest technology around here. A bedside table. I really don't want to know what's in there.
Would you mind not touching my sewing needles, please?
Strange man just
This
started
drawer
coming into
is
my house and
completely out of shape.
looking through all my shit.
This drawer... Although it's a rather worn-out mattress, it looks pretty comfortable. Hopefully, the
you want-
old witch could call for the police before it was too late. An old coal oven.
Talk to Grandma.
I will.
A wardrobe. Of course, without dimension traveling capabilities. A retro rocking chair. There's not much light coming through this window. Probably she's afraid of turning to dust in the daylight.
You're kind of a dick, aren't you, Simon?
Ooh, who's coming to visit me?
Oh, it's only me, the lovely Simon.
Ah, yes, the lovely Simon, who's so nice and caring and always brings me food.
Does he? And he wants nothing in return?
No, nothing. That's because the lovely Simon is such a fine young man.
I'd rather say it's because he's such a stupid idiot, but if you say so. Say, Grandma, isn't it boring to be so alone in this forest?
Well, sometimes it gets lonely. But my son is married to that witch who'd love to see me dead. So I'm not moving to their house.
Maybe she's trying to get rid of you before you get rid of her.
Who knows? What do you care?
Look, Grandma, I have some presents for you.
It's about time, young man. Let me see. Aye, everything's there. At least you're honest. Slow, but honest.
One adjective
I'm
I would
such
never
a
apply
fool.
to
I should
Simon
have
is
taken something.
honest.
You impertinent brat. Now I can't trust you with the presents for my daughter-in-law. That lazy rascal can get it herself.
Presents for your daughter-in-law? With a poison drink or a bomb in the basket?
Oh, do you really think I'd do such a terrible thing? Just because this nasty witch took away my Carl? If that's what he wants, so be it. Although I think that a boy at the age of 30 is too young to make such a hard decision. He should let his mother choose the bride. Poison, you say? Not a bad idea.
Wow. Maybe my parents aren't that bad after all. The lovely Simon has problems with partial amnesia and can't find his way out of the woods.
Ah, am I hearing right? You're saying you have memory blanks at your age?
Yes. Could you show me the way?
You're only trying to avoid working, you scallywag. Let's see if you start to remember when I pump a shot in your backside.
No, I really can't remember.
Are you drunk, you little brat? You should be ashamed. Now you see where the liquor's getting you.
But
No excuses. Since you bring me food every day, I won't be too harsh on you. Here, have this old map. I recently bought a new one that shows restaurants and everything. But this one should do just fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
So this map is for like easier traveling around.
Ah, there it is. We have to discover the places first, fortunately. Good, good, good. Troll Bridge, Grandma Lodge.
You know what? I actually like that map.
Yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah,
It's something, right?
it is actually really good. It's not huge, so it's easy to look around. But it's not.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I have to attend. What's that all about?
Well, nothing.
oh, so you want to go to the crossroads? So use the map.
That's the music from the first game, right?
Hey, there's someone wearing a cape just like mine. I bet that's the bad egg. Quick, after him. I'll get him. Ah, there he is. Just you wait. I'll get you.
Green Simon.
I'll catch him in a sec. Darn, why can't I catch up with him?
Because he's in better shape than you are?
You again?
Yeah, I was in the area anyway.
But you just walked past me. What's going on here? I'm beginning to feel all dizzy.
See, that's the problem. There's a strange guy who pretends to be me. But I don't have time to explain that to you. I gotta go and chase this night prowler.
Come on, what are you talking about? How did you manage to walk past me twice? I just read about these wormholes in the space.
Fuck, you're dumb.
Did you fall into one?
No, I don't think there are wormholes in this area.
Like, okay, Alex, in all due respect, you saw me walk past in a green hat and robe, and then you saw me come past again in a red hat and robe, and you think they're the same person.
You had some sort
You are
of
fucking
advanced magic
stupid.
tutorial in how to duplicate?
Very funny. No, I'm quick as lightning. I'm everywhere and nowhere. But, in fact, I'm just standing in the forest collecting mushrooms. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're just holding me up.
You clicked on her,
Why are
mate.
you always treating me badly? You've cast a spell on me, admit it.
What?
I like this idea. Why didn't I think of it? I
Hey,
bet
it's
behind this
Calypso.
door awaits a good-looking, willing blonde that pines away for me. I won't knock. That would seem desperate. I'll wait till she comes out.
What?
You're going to the alleyway.
Calypso!
Or did you get caught in a time?
Leave me alone. I got caught in the next. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's the wolf. Thank God, he can kill a Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, that is awful. I just saw this guy. I must stop drinking right away. Here, take this stuff away. It's making my eyes hurt. Oh, I'm seeing double. Or maybe you're a ghost?
No, I'm not a ghost. I really am here. Shake a paw, then you'll see.
But I daren't. You mustn't be a ghost. At least I can only see the lovely lady behind you once. That's a shame. I'd like to see her some more.
Not really. You saw my disgusting double. Can you tell me where he ran off to?
No, I can only do that when you prove to me that you're not a ghost. I don't tell ghosts anything at all.
Okay, if you really think I'm a ghost, then I could just go to your dear deceased mother and reveal that her little one drinks like a fish, unless...
All right, all right. The guy just ran along there.
Well, there you are. I'd
Dark
rather
anyway.
not talk to him again, or I may get knocked out by the fumes in his breath.
Maker, oh, instruments. Okay, obnoxious. Obnoxious bar.
You should only go in bars like this if you're 6 feet tall and your arms are covered in anchor tattoos. Maybe it helps to have a black leather coat, sunglasses, and a .44 Magnum to argue your case.
Okay, so be Gabriel Knight. Cool. It's Green Simon.
Ah, now I've got him. So that's where the confusion came from. He's wearing the same clothes as me, only less elegantly. It looks like I've created a trend. And what about his face? I don't believe it. He looks exactly like me. It's starting to feel a little uncanny. Guard. Oh, what a horrible voice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Company stop. Attention. You called for me, civilian?
Me?
Corporal Nobs.
No, I think that was a misunderstanding. You can carry on.
Company march. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Halt! It's me who has called you. Arrest this man who looks like me. He's a deceitful crook and has committed severe crimes.
This is
What?
true.
I've done nothing.
Indeed? I can disprove that. I charge you with the following crimes: theft of rope, criminal assault, and obstruction of a toll bridge collector. Furthermore, illegal disposal of furniture in the royal wood, and of course, the detestable assumption of a different identity. You scoundrel have claimed to be me, Simon.
Of course I did. I am Simon.
There. He's doing it again. Obviously a repeating offender.
Alex, please tell them who I am.
Well, I don't know. I see 2 Simons. How should I know who's the right one?
Question. Which one's a complete git? That one is
Take
Simon.
the prisoner away. Company march. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't be afraid, Alex. Soon we will know what the story is with this villain. Abracadabra will question him. He's an excellent inquisitor, a true master of exquisite interrogation.
I'll accompany them. I want to see what the wizard does to this false Simon.
But, Alex, that's not a good idea. Think of the unimaginable horrors you will have to witness there. The art of interrogation is not something to be observed with amusement.
That's why. I'll see to it that Abracadabra won't overdo it.
Where on earth am I? It looks even worse than my room at home. Well, almost. Hey, what are they talking about outside?
That all sounds suspicious. Very suspicious. But I'll get the truth out of him. I have my own special methods.
You're the best, venerable wizard. May I just nevertheless mention the paperwork?
Oh, yes, sure. Where did I put Form 37A? We need that as well.
What's it for?
You need it for torturing suspects whose guilt is not yet proven. But when I'm finished with him, that will change. Then he'll admit to every possible crime from the last 10 years. Here's the form. What does it say here? What's the delinquent's name? Samson? That's an unusual name.
Samson the Sorcerer.
Wizard. It says clearly and distinctly, Simon.
I can see that myself, stupid. Are you trying to tell me that my sight is going? And I have problems reading application 37A?
I didn't want to. You have eagle eyes, honorable wizard. Eagle eyes.
You know, it's a shame,
Absolutely.
Classics.
But enough of this
Why?
idle chit-chat.
We've only been going about 20 minutes, just
I would
almost
like to
half
do
an
that.
hour, not long enough for an episode, because
such horrible things.
I can't
I
do
can
the
bear
joke
it.
ending of, well, Simon the Sorcerer is finally in prison where he belongs. Good game, better than the last one. Bit short, but can't complain. See you next time. But we haven't been going long enough for it to work.
Thief, milker, tax evader, or whatever. Guard, unlock the door and disappear.
Oh, gee, the door's there? Ah, who are you?
Greetings, venerable delinquent. Allow me to introduce myself. Abracadabra's my name, and I am here to ensure the effective and professional conduct of this interrogation. But we'll see what you're accused of.
Abracadabra.
So you're accused of being
I wanna
Father
reach out and
Christmas's
grab ya.
Double? A serious crime. Nonetheless, your disguise is deceptively realistic.
That's not Father Christmas's double at all. I already interrogated him last month. It was that strange guy with the beard who climbed up and down the mountains and pestered our poor Yetis the whole time. This one here is our Simon's double.
Oh, yes, I remember. Right, indeed. This one here doesn't have a beard. Simon's double, is that right? Now, we could settle that quickly, but of course I would prefer to settle it slowly. I think I'll use the neurocerebral water torture on this delinquent.
Ooh! Yes, please do. Oh, please do.
My name isn't Delinquent, it's Simon.
I never remember my customers' names.
Can't we shorten the whole thing? I'll simply tell you all I know, and you can let me go. That's a good offer, isn't it?
Just like that? Don't you have any pride? Anyway, what's a confession worth if you make it so easily?
I'm more of a cooperative person, okay? And anyway, I don't have anything to hide.
How easily this lie escapes your lips. But you'll regret it bitterly when I start properly.
Please, not the water torture. I can't bear it. I'll tell you everything.
But, worthy wizard, the king had the water torture forbidden many years ago, after he nearly drowned in the bath once.
Oh, yes, that's right. How could I forget? Good, then we'll do it differently. I'll play him a few speed metal records, backwards, of course.
Ooh.
All right, let's listen to a couple of cool speed metal records. But then you can start with the torture, okay?
You mean the thought of speed metal played backwards doesn't frighten you?
No, but maybe you can give me a couple of your discs for my collection.
That changes everything, of course. In that case, I'll postpone the torture for the time being and think about something else in peace and quiet.
But when do I get out of here? I don't have all the time in the world. The Magic Kingdom is in danger and so on.
Impatient, young man. Well, it could take a while before I've thought of something new. A very long while. You still have to confess under torture as well, and serve your sentence. Only a few people live to be so old that they get out of here alive. Have a nice day.
Now I've got a real problem. And even you think I'm a cheat, Alex?
Oh, Simon, imposter Simon. Somehow I do want to believe you, but everything is so confusing. You really do remind me of how my Simon was before, and I liked that very much.
Hey, I really am an experienced world saver. And if you're honest, you are keen on young, dynamic heroes who also show their feelings, aren't you?
Oh, Simon, I don't understand anything anymore. I'd better go before my head bursts. I wish you lots of luck. You'll need it.
Don't need luck, he has us and our brains. Unfortunately, we have to use our brains to get a character we despise out of prison.
Maybe you can build up your muscles so much that you can bend the window bars. Just the thought makes me almost unconscious from exhaustion. These are the usual emergency supplies of mushrooms. They bring color to the darkest cell.
It's the
Hopefully
death of
poor
rats.
animal didn't perish because of the lousy catering.
That looks like some stew in there.
That smells like highly concentrated pee. The stuff is a danger to the public. It corrodes the inside of your nose. These are the usual. These are medieval hygienic conditions.
What have we
These
got in our
are
inventory? Just
Oh,
show
that's
me
the water
inventory.
closet. I'm just looking at everything first.
Okay.
If it was up to abracadabra, that would be my bed for the next 100 years. I know how to stop that.
What, suicide?
Eee, there's insects or something in it. I can hear it crawling quite distinctly.
Ugh.
A solid wooden door with solid barred windows. I'm not going to get through that so easily. I'll never fit through there.
They didn't take. Fucking. God damn it.
Have we got a corrosive cleaning alcohol?
No? Are we meant to? Yes, we do.
Use it on the piss pot.
They didn't take any of our stuff.
Hasty. The cell walls are crumbling just from the stench.
Yuck.
That smells like.
Take the straw, done that. Use the liquid on the door.
Use the liquid on the door. Oh, use the pot on.
Great idea.
Okay, no.
I'm sure this makes sense.
No. Okay. Oh, we mixed it in the. Okay. Skadoosh. You know, Simon, for a wizard, you don't really seem to know any
Room
useful
has corroded
spells.
away all the wood. The door's open.
You can't even change the color of our robe anymore. Ooh.
Hey, you peeping Tom. Get your saggy backside away from my dungeon door. You wouldn't see anything even if I would sit here stark naked.
Oh, I know that voice. It's Goldilocks, the master thief.
No, it
I
isn't.
know
She
her
doesn't
from
sound like a
long time
pirate
ago.
anymore.
I saw her sometimes when she was on the prowl. Hi, Goldilocks. It's me, Simon. Do you remember? Apparently, we have the same kind of problem.
Simon? Fancy meeting you here. Hey, that's cool. Get me out of here and we'll escape all together.
All together? Is there someone else in your dungeon?
That depends. Wait and see. Just come in. I've got a special hairpin. It's perfect to open the front door. Hurry up. The damn door is locked by one of these magic locks. I guess that abracadabra wanted to make sure that I couldn't escape. But I'm sure you'll find a way to unlock your door.
Gonna look at some stuff. How'd that lead heist go
What a
anyway?
cowpoke.
Dunno.
It's
Not
looking
mentioned about
very
that.
strangely at me.
I wonder if the demons are
Universal
going to appear
cure
in this
for
game.
relationship difficulties.
Belch, grab it, and snog fondle.
Yep.
Well, as long as they don't make us play fucking carnival games, I won't have a problem.
Red button.
Perfect.
A red rug. Hey,
Don't
that's the
remind
same
yourself
pattern
because
as
you
my
might end up
cape.
having nightmares.
Like, with a mouse, it would have been
Better not get
fine.
close to that machine looks dangerous.
Not fun, obviously, but fine. Ooh, glasses of...
Those are glasses for magic deciphering. They're cool. Every dilettante can decipher high-level magic with them.
Dilettante.
They're not allowed to be used in
Dilettante.
exams at the School of Magic.
What the fuck, you dilettante?
Take the
Can
red
you
rug on the
speak...
floor.
Already did that. So can you speak English,
These
voice
are
actor,
either
or are you just reading it
defenses or
phonetically?
implements. My biggest worry is that it could
Get
be
the
used for
glasses from the
both.
magic ciphering and get the scroll.
There's loads of funny signs.
Yeah, I know
on
what
it.
I'm doing.
Seems to be high-level magic.
I'm exploring, I'm looking at stuff, taking stuff. Standard adventure game fare is what I'm doing right now.
This chatterbox has chatted his last time, I hope.
That's certainly a thing you said.
This reminds me of my last chemistry lesson. I bet the acid I spilled then has probably reached the center of the Earth by now.
What?
I don't know why this game and the fifth game is not on Steam. I don't know why they just haven't
I
really.
think I know why.
Why?
Different company, different batch of different batch
surprisingly,
of copyright
this
stuff to
game
work
used to
through.
be on this game used to be on GOG.
Yes.
Yes. So it was on GOG for a short time, at least.
But hey, I got
This
both
cat
of them,
looks like
so
a mutation. Cats don't normally have hooves or horns like a ram, nor do they have insect wings. At least not the cats I know.
wait. Did they make a combo animal like in the second game?
I don't know.
Okay, Goldilocks cell. How do we? Are we getting Goldilocks out now?
This is
Uh,
Goldilocks Dungeon.
We can. I can tell you what to combine.
What?
So
No, that.
Sure.
you are combining something in your inventory. I will give you that clue.
Okay. Question. And I can work from this. Are we trying to pick the lock, break the lock, or burn through the door?
Don't know what.
I don't actually know, to be honest.
What's that all about?
You know, that should work, but whatever.
I'm sure this may. No, that. Ah, I can see clearly now.
Oh.
That's door opening magic. Bet I can use it now without any problems.
It's that
Hey, the
simple.
glasses have given up the ghost. The scrolls seem to be too high level. Let's get started. Do I have to read aloud? Dum-de-dum, dum-de-doo, and the door is split in two. Hey, it reminds me of those stupid role plays I used to play. It worked! My rant about this silly spell can wait.
Classics.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been so disappointed.
Why?
You don't give me an entire fucking lab of alchemical contraptions, and it's just use the door opening spell. I wanted to hook stuff, make some kind of Rube Goldberg machine to rip the fucking. Make one of those machines that fucking Wallace from Wallace and Gromit that he uses to serve him breakfast in the morning. Fucking hell. All right. Fine.
Try going in a cell now. Let's see what golden looks like in this game.
Ooh, I'll take this. Take this for a
Nice
bag
red
of matches.
neckerchief. It's too disgusting to use as a comfort cushion.
Mine.
Ah, a hairpin. I can make good use of that.
No, you can't.
You bet. You could free me, and then we could escape together.
I keep hearing together?
Hey, rescue me, will you? You owe me something.
When she takes that line with me, it makes me even more determined to dig in my heels. After all, I don't have to rescue her.
Yeah, you do. Hello, Sebastian.
The
Sebastian,
handcuffs are
come
made of
say
stainless
hello.
steel. They spent money for
Yes
stuff
and
like
no.
this, but the sanitation facilities are the cheapest you can get.
I have this kind of
The hand
what do you call it? I have this like box his litter box is in, like a cupboard, and it's by my desk. So he just happened to come by.
I won't fit through there.
Well, Socks is asleep at the minute.
Is the stuff in the chamber pot yesterday's lunch? And if so, before or after eating?
Hey, look, cave paintings.
Don't need to dig any deeper into that subject, do we?
Simon, you're the one who brought it up. Is that a ghost?
I think so.
The handcuffs are made of stainless steel. Hey, you look like one of the guys who usually materialize in a graveyard.
Maybe. But I don't do things like that. I haven't got out into the fresh air for a long time.
How did you get here? And why are you a
We'll
ghost?
finish in this cell, then call it an episode.
I've been unjustly thrown into the dungeon.
Innocent? Everybody says that. Welcome to the club.
But I really am innocent.
Unfortunately, I've got the same problem, though I haven't died of despair as a result. Why did they lock you up?
Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. I just want to find my eternal rest. But to do that, I must get acquitted.
But how would this work? You're dead! Nowadays, the courts are occupied with all sorts of odd cases, but I can't imagine that a dead man will be given a hearing.
But I have to find a way into the realm of the dead. Unfortunately, they won't accept me there in my state. My attachment to this world is too strong. They don't like that down there. Could you please help me? You only have to find a way to prove my innocence.
I'm sorry, but at the moment, I've got my own worries. Maybe later. I don't think you're in very much of a hurry. The dead have all the time in the world.
Simon, don't be a dick, please.
How come most people die without complaining, whereas others become ghosts?
No idea. I died just yesterday and don't know too much about the world of ghosts yet.
May I take a wild
I
guess?
guess it's because I was incarcerated.
This guy's what the Temple of the Dead is there for.
Must tie my soul to this dreadful place. Maybe it's just hereditary. A niece of mine has the same problem. She's got it even worse. She lives in the girls' toilet of this weird school and grumbles all day long.
I think I've heard about her. Your family seems to have a strong tendency to self-pity. Thanks for the
I
spiritualizing
can't believe
chat. I've got to go now.
it took us this long for a Harry Potter reference.
I didn't hear the reference.
He has about becoming miserable ghosts because he has a niece who has the same problem. She haunts the girls' toilets in a weird school and grumbles all day long.
Oh, God.
Moaning Myrtle.
Who's
This
moaning
looks
Myrtle?
like mine.
I'm moaning
You can pick
Myrtle.
up
She was
shedloads
on
of
Doctor
money
Who
from
once.
The idiot who's into stuff like this.
Was she?
Yeah, she was in the Absorbalova episode.
To make a list like this can
Oh,
be
the actor,
satisfying.
not-
Yeah, obviously the actor. Classics.
Well, you never know. Doctor Who could change from Harry Potter.
I don't know. David Tennant and J.K. Rowling very much despise one another.
Fair enough.
And I side with David Tennant.
Well, not necessarily David Tennant, but
It's really you, Simon. Someone must have heard my curse. I mean my prayer. Quick, free me from the chain, and then we can escape together.
Has your roommate been in this condition for a long time?
Him? Well, he was like that when I arrived. A little strange, isn't it? But actually, I couldn't care less. It's much more important to find a way out of here. Don't you agree?
Sure.
How did you get into this situation?
Oh, it's a long story. Do you like long-winded stories about ingenious offenses against property?
Yes.
No
Oh.
idea.
Told you. In short, I'm here as a consequence of a regrettable misunderstanding, and unfortunately all my attempts to escape have been prevented. And now I'm in severe solitary confinement, and of course I want to leave as soon as possible. And then a young, oh so radiant hero with a silly hat appears. That's the story up until now.
How come you can't free yourself?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you hinting at my unquestionable abilities as a master thief? Normally it wouldn't be a problem for me to escape, but Abracadabra pulled out all the stops for a modern prison, especially after my last attempt to escape. I could open the door to the dungeon in no time with my hairpin, but the chains in here are quite something. Makes you want to cry.
Well, I'll just go. Don't know what to do with this. I won't do that. I'm neither her rescuer, nor am I her hairdresser.
He's not even
try
chained
using
up.
it on. Try using it on where her arm is. To the left of her. Up, up, up. She's attached to the wall.
I won't do
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm neither her
I
rescuer,
thought
nor am I her
it was,
hairdresser.
it was giving you a option there. But
No, it's not that he doesn't want to help, that he can't figure it out. He just doesn't want to help her. This is just Simon being a bad person. Neckerchief?
The neckerchief can be formed like a cap.
What?
If I put it on the glass flask, it looks like a head with my magic cap.
What?
what's the point of that?
Great idea. No, that... I'm sure this makes...
So try. Do you grab the other straw? Try combining both sets of straws.
What's that all?
Okay.
Hey, if I wrap the straw up with the carpet, I will get a nice torso.
Oh, we're doing the Nazgul trick.
I haven't got anything to link these two objects. But maybe that's not even necessary, if I only have to lie them down close to each other. That almost looks like my wonderful, well-toned body.
You don't have any one of those, Simon.
Don't know what to do with this. Great idea. That almost looks like my well-formed skull. The phony Simon is ready.
Okay, we have a phony Simon.
They're gonna know that he's gonna. He's
Yeah,
there.
we put a fucking hole in our door. I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I just had a vision.
What?
Simon is staying in Bree at the end of the Prancing Pony. The Nazguls go to the Hobbit's room, but they make a mistake and they go into Simon's room instead, and he gets stabbed to death by the Nazgul.
I think you'd be quite happy about that.
Yes. And they're still angry because they're trying to kill the Hobbit, and they killed him by mistake. Like, the thing is, they could have gotten paid to kill Simon, and they killed him for free. So it's... So, we'll work on freeing the Goldilocks next time. Till then, I've been Merrick D'Amato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
And this game is kind of growing on me, for the sheer fact that it's not Simon the Sorcerer 3D.
Yes, same.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.